am here. ESO again. I've got a new pet. It was free. So, I have a new pet, and I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor. And it's very adorable. So cute. So cute. But yes. Let's see. What are my quests? How's everybody doing? Vampire Scholar. Ghost. Alright. Show a map. Back down the rabbit hole again. Do I have enough shit in my inventory? There's always the one thing you gotta learn. And since it's been 24 hours, I should have done this off stream. Gosh darn it. Oh well. Oh well. Yep. Oh my god. My rabbit is so cute. Kirk's here. He is enjoying himself, as always. Adorable. If there ever was someone who was adorable, it would be him. I don't have enough to improve any of this, so I'm not even going to try. Because if we've learned anything from last night, if you improve it, you break it. And I've been playing it for a long while, and I feel so silly that I did not remember. No research, gosh darn it. I don't know if I have to buy any research or just, you know, I'll come to it eventually. You know, it's probably very easy to find research and start doing it if you actually know what you're doing. But I barely know the mechanics of the research, so I am going to assume that I am doing it wrong. But, I mean, Blackreach, Greymoor, Caverns. You know, you never know. I might be right. I might be right in how I'm doing it. You never know. I had a good day. Work was alright. Not terrible. Not perfect, but, you know, nothing is. I started getting a little bit of an attitude. I don't understand why I was getting an attitude. I guess I was starting to get annoyed by customers and all that. I don't know why. There's no reason to get annoyed at people, you know, when you're doing your actual fucking job. Maybe it's because I want to make this or something else into my actual job, but, you know, I can't until, you know, much later. It takes time. You don't become number one from one fucking day or one fucking week. It takes time. Hell, I've seen streamers doing it the whole time, and I'm no good. No, don't put yourself down. There's no need to put yourself down.
They didn't stop in Dusktown. Went straight for those dwarven ruins.
I thought we were trying to keep this place a secret, and they sure didn't look like miners to me.
But yeah, I was just getting annoyed, and I really don't know why I was getting annoyed. There's customers just asking questions and stuff like that, and there's really no need to get annoyed. And maybe I do want to work on my own personal stuff, but I've had days off, and I just sit there and do nothing. So, I mean, I can't... It's more the fault of my own.
Glad I found you. Now let's get Fen and return to the Blue Palace.
You appeared out of nowhere. How are you? How are you, big baby? What are you doing, big baby? You got big brown eyes. You're so cute. Alright. Dusttown's lodgings. It's very confusing.
Fen, you in here?
Let's look
Let's look
around.
around.
Search. Dwarven key. A key with the distinctive markings of dwarven technology found among scattered objects on the floor of Finneran's
Ben
lodging.
never struck me as a messy person. Could there have been a struggle here?
I'm fucking guessing, dude. I don't know. I'm not a detective. Burnt papers. Journal pages obviously set aflame. Only snippets of writing remain. Is not easy to come by, even in Blackreach. Edgar was lying. Cave-ins don't cause these sort of injuries. Trust his heart was hard to earn, but he's sharing the truth about what happened to him, and Edgar's blood was saturated with Neth is the likely cause of his resistance, but I need to see for myself. Edgar knows a way inside. Edgar won't cooperate. Insist on recurring his pack. Rescuing? That's what it says. Rescuing his pack members near the old Dwarven Tower in Lightless. I promise to meet Edgar outside Dusttown, camp east of the bridge.
Burnt papers. Someone was trying to hide something.
Now, this is just a nitpick, and in all honesty, I'm not. It really doesn't matter. Gosh, the bloom is goddamn bright in here. You think there's enough bloom in here? Think there's enough fucking bloom in here? The road to Sovngarde. And a lore book discovered, which means I get stuff for the Mages Guild. Steel Pauldron. I don't know why that was in there. Alright. Finran's Flask. Finran's Flask. A crystal flask embossed with Finran's initials and filled with crimson fluid. Found in its Dusttown lodgings. Now this is just a nitpick of the game. This is just my nitpick. Burnt pages,
Burnt journal
you could,
pages, Ben's
yeah.
flask, and a strange old key. All found among clear signs of a struggle. But other than what's in the flask, we didn't see any blood. That means Fen was probably taken alive.
What do you make of the notes of the key?
The key looks dwarven to me, and the notes mention a dwarven tower. They could be connected. The notes also indicate that Fen was going to meet with someone named Edyar, east of the Dusttown Bridge. You start there, and I'll check with the locals.
Right. I'll try to find this Edyar. That's what his name? Edyar? I said Edjar. Edyar.
We have no idea who Edyar is, or who took Fen for that matter.
It does
Could be
sound
this
better as
Ashen Lord we
Edyar.
heard mentioned, or maybe the Ice Reach Coven. The question is, why take Fen at all? Why not just kill him? Does he have information they need?
Do you think Fen's disappearance is related to whatever drew him to Blackreach?
More than likely. If they want to get information out of him, death might be preferable to whatever tortures they have planned. Let's get to it. You find this Edyar, and I'll see if the locals saw what happened here.
Goodbye. So, just a little nitpick. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. I do care as a style point of view, but I get time and constraints and stuff like that. They use a template for a lot of this. I totally understand. ZeniMax has no like big jump to do this. But when it says burnt pages, which I've seen it multiple times do, and it says burnt pages, why don't you just get an artist to spend 5 minutes in Photoshop, take the darn paper that is in Microsoft Word that's on the gosh darn template, and then smudge it with a black painting brush And there you go. You don't even have to try that flipping hard. The hallowed sweet roll. Don't know what that's doing there.
Sod off. This is my patch of ground.
Okay. Alright, Edyar.
You don't listen too well, do you? Alright. Talk fast and tell me why I shouldn't rip out your throat.
Okay. I'm looking for Fanarin. His note said he was working with you.
The silk shirt kept notes? Of course he did. And where is Fenorian? He's late, and he still hasn't compensated me for the information I gave him. I need that key.
Finn's gone missing. Tell me what the two of you were doing so I can find him.
Missing? Probably taken by the same bastard that has my packmates. Exarch Zingalis.
You mean family.
Fenorian said he could provide
Just
the
say
key to unlock the
family.
chains if I told him about the experiments performed on us. If you can get that key, I'll tell you more.
You mean the Dwarven key.
Hircine's fetid breath, that's it! Look, I managed to escape from Zingalis' tower, but my packmates are still chained up in the Lightless Hollow. Use that key to set them free. Then, I'll tell you how to find Fenorian.
Alright. I'll free your family.
The Lightless Hollow lies to the east, and... Hircine's claws. Who is that tall woman?
Stand down. I'm a friend. None of the locals really wanted to talk. One or two admitted to seeing Fen, but no one witnessed any kind of disturbance at his lodgings. At least, no one saw anything they were willing to tell me about.
Right.
Is this Edyar? Does he know anything?
Edyar can lead us to Finn, but first we need to fulfill the bargain Finn made with him.
Why is everything so complicated in this part of Skyrim? Alright, so tell me, what did Fen agree to do for our half-naked friend over there?
We need to free Edyar's packmates from Exarch. Tizzalanglis is the Lightless Hollow.
Packmates? Edyar is a werewolf? This just keeps getting better and better. So I take it you know how you want to deal with this particular situation?
I'll use the key we found to free the pack. Meet me in the Lightless Hollow, south of the work camp.
Save my packmates. I'll meet you south of the camp.
Okay. Alright. I don't know how to get there. I don't know how to get there. So why I keep saying family instead of packmates is because packmates, I've been around a lot of furries, and even the creator of the term pack even states that he was wrong in his research of wolves and found out that packs are not actually something that is that big. It's actually just family units joining up with different family units, and it's more like a clan in a lot of ways, and not... And it has nothing to do with wolves in particular. There's no alpha or omega. There's no different versions of them. There is the father, the mother, and the children. It is a family unit, and there's no like, oh, struggling for power and whatnot. There's just arguments that happen within wolves. That's just normal. That's why wolves could easily become, could understand humans and could evolve to become dogs. It's very easy to see why they became dogs because of how the structure of human families work. And listening to furries try to be like, well, you'll join my pack. It made me so mad at the time. It made me always like, oh, you're the alpha, the strongest one. You're full of shit. Like, I've always had that kind of friend. I've always had that weirdo friend who's just like, oh yes, you'll be the weak one while I be the strong one. And it's like, fuck you and all that you are, man. If it gets your jollies off, I'm not here to destroy someone's jollies, but it just, to find that factoid out is that even the creator of Pack and all of its uses even stated that he was wrong about his research, going back on all of his research and stating that he was very much not understanding what was happening. And he was trying to look for something that wasn't actually there. Which is an interesting point of view, if you ask me. I think that's way more interesting that he could find a different family unit. He could see a family unit and take from that. Take something completely different from that. But that's really my opinion about it. Robots. Dwarven robots. Dwarven robots. Wow.
Oh, Edyar, where are you?
Edyar, your name is in my brain. Oh, Edyar.
That scent. Why do you smell like Edyar?
Actually, wolves use both their noses and their eyesight to actually find scents. It's actually, during non-hunting, they would actually not use their nose. It's actually quite interesting. Edyar sent me. Are you one of his pack mates?
Edyar sent you. Then he made it. He's alive. That's wonderful news. Exarch Singalis experimented on me. I blacked out, but they thought I was dead. They tossed me out of the tower. Barely managed to crawl to this spot.
Where's the rest of your pack? Ugh.
Still at the camp. To the north.
I think I think I've ridden this joke long enough.
And Thevin.
They've got the same scar, by the way.
Singalis finishes them off.
Edyar is on his way. I'll be back for the rest of your
I
pack.
don't think I can make it on my
Oh
own.
my god. Okay. Cool. I thought you stopped talking. I didn't care. Not that I want characters to die. In fact, I want them all to live. I would love for all of them to live. But whenever they say, I think I won't make it, you can tell if they're gonna make it or not. You can quickly tell by the dialogue that you're about to say to tell if they're gonna die or not. And it completely ruins the effect of like, oh, what could happen? Oh no. To me it does. I mean, to other people it might still hold some water to it. So, I mean, if you're, I'm 100% sure she'll be fine.
Working us like dogs.
I get it. Whoa, whoa, Grey Host. Whoa, Grey Host. Whoa. That's not how chains work.
Finally.
Yeah.
Thank you, stranger.
You saved me from the magic trick. Oh, God. Oh, dear God. I think my roommate's home. Oh, my dear God. I think my roommate has come home. My goodness. And now I'm killing vampires and vampire dogs. Death hounds. Which I wonder how they create them. In vampire lore, that is an interesting thought.
As fast as I can, you blood-sucking bastards!
Okay. Work faster.
Ursine's claws. I thought I'd be digging forever. Thanks.
That is something that I do want to see. Anyway, I'm talking to myself again. Sorry. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
You don't smell like the Grey Host. Run before they catch you too.
Run before they catch you too.
You said
Yeah.
free? I owe you one.
I owe you one. Yeah.
We should not linger, Edyar. The Grey Host could find us at any moment.
Head to
Told
the
you she'd
surface.
still be
I need to
alive.
fulfill my end of our bargain.
I was gonna look at their character models.
You actually did it. You freed my pack. Now it's my turn. If Exarch Zingalis took Fëanorian, and I'm pretty sure he did, you'll find them both in the ruined Dwarven Tower. It's difficult to get inside if you're not a vampire, but I know a way.
Tell me how to get into the ruined Dwarven Tower.
Like I said, Zingalis' helper made a mistake. Forgot to fasten my chains after one of my tortures. I slipped away, crawled along some pipes, and fell into a chamber with one of those dwarven lifts.
Da 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 da
There's
da.
also a door, the one behind me.
Da 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 da. Did you fight some turtles and eat some mushrooms? And that door will get us to wherever Exarch Tazarius is holding Finn.
It'll get you close. There's a big door that leads into Zingalis' lair, but it's sealed. You need to figure out the dwarven mechanism to open it. Then make your way to the experimentation chamber. That's probably where he's keeping Fëanorian.
Alright, Edyar. Thank you for your
The
help.
door's over here. Hurry, before they spot us.
Before they spot us. Let me talk to my roommate. I will be right back. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just saying hey to my friend, to my roommate. 'Tis Galley's Tower. Most machinations grow best when hidden from prying eyes. Where better to do your work than in a secluded tower far beneath the earth? That way the screams of my test subjects rarely disturb the neighbors. Exarch. Oh my gosh. What an asshole. Exarch sounds like a huge a-hole. Hey there! Hey there! Oh, such a cutie!
Definitely dwarven. Watch out for traps. That must be the door Edyar mentioned. Sealed tight. No lock. Not even a handle. I don't suppose the werewolf told you how to open it, did he?
We are vampires of the Grey Host, so we have no need to open doors. Still, like my master, Exarch, I have an unending thirst for knowledge. I must figure out this dwarven door. No lock, no handle, no hinges, no levers, nothing obvious. How did the ancient dwarves open it? The pillars covered in gears. What is the significance of the panel on them? 4 different images. Stars? But it said that the dwarves were interested in the sky above. Could the panels represent different sections of the night sky? There must be some way to discern their pattern. The panels. The pattern doesn't repeat exactly, but the panels must be the answer. I think I figured it out. When you notice what's missing, the answer becomes clear. And with knowledge attained, I grow bored. On to the next great mystery. There must be some way to discern the pattern. Okay, so there's a pattern. The panels. The pattern doesn't repeat exactly, but the panels must be the answer. Okay. Cool. So, bing, bang, boom. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom.
Something turned on. Keep going.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like a big old dum-dum, but I will get it.
The gears started moving. You must be doing something right.
Yeah, I know I must be doing something right. Okay. I don't get it. Da, da, da. Okay.
That sounded promising. Let's try the door.
Wow. I'm still not sure I figured out that puzzle.
Let's look around.
Yeah, it's been used recently. I see them. Lyris, I literally see them right there. Yeah, it's been used recently. Oh my dear God. Wow. Lycanthropic immunity. Exarch Ulfra presented an interesting challenge. Can my alchemy and sorcery harrow one of her kind? By design, the Harrow Storms are not meant to affect our lycanthrope brothers and sisters, but in the centuries since the Greys last set out to conquer, the breeds of vampires and werewolves have become a diaspora promulgated across the world. Not all of them have the sense to bow before the Ashen Lord, including the prisoners of Ulfra captured today. She could have easily ripped these lesser creatures apart for their defiance, but instead she delivered them to me for more methodical dissection. There's a hunter's cunning hiding in that bestial skull. The prisoners respect the pack hierarchy and affection of the origin of their curse, no doubt. By holding their leader Edyar hostage, the others remain compliant. By offering a slim mercy to the other werewolves, Edyar assumes the role of willing test subject. They are dreadfully simple creatures, after all. The incredible constitution of the werewolf, even in its human shape, creates one of many obstacles I must overcome to complete my study. The Netherroot seemingly has no effect on the subject, even in its concentrated form. Weakening the grip of the body on the soul will be the first step toward delivering it to the desired destination. I should have the thought of it sooner. The creature's connection to the oblivion is something I can leverage, even if it is tied to a different realm within that great expanse. That connection can help bridge the gap between Mundus and what lies beyond, and the werewolf's lifeblood can imbue the Netherroot with a vigor that our undeath simply cannot duplicate. It's working with each new refinement of the blood distillate. The Netherroot brew grows stronger and more toxic. The werewolf shows greater signs of affliction with every injection. The only question that remains is whether or not its soul can be successfully exchanged when it is inevitably succumbs to the ritual.
Looks like Edyar was telling the truth. They were experimenting on the werewolves.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why you... Oh man, that looks so radical. That looks radical. I gotta say, give props where design props are needed. That looked radical. Alright. Just stand there and let me fight you then. Let my bear hit you. Netherroot notes. Oh, Netherroot, an amazing plant. It only grows in isolated patches down here in the depths of Blackreach, but its alchemical properties are remarkably useful. I applaud the Icereach Coven witches for finding it and applying it to my recipe, but the brew that they have developed is unrefined. The Ashen Lord's plans will take 1,000 more years to complete if we continue with this less than perfect concoction. I must study this abyssal root further to find a means to increase the power of the Harrow Storms, mimicking the techniques of the Under-Elves provided by a foundation and their pipework farms produce greater yields.
Glitchlet, 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 glitchlet.
Cool, cool, cool. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And the pipework farms produce greater yields, but not greater potency. I will create a more powerful reagent. I just need more time and more test subjects. With each day and each new version of the Netherroot brew, the result increase 100-fold. The brew already provides a stronger catalyst for the Herostorms, ensuring a more complete exchange of energy. Soon my refined Netherroot brew will be ready, and the Ashen Lord's faith in me will be rewarded.
That's an ugly plant. Must be the Netherroot mentioned in the note.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. We're learning. So they were experimenting on werewolves, not good. To try to extract their souls, not good. And refined Netherroot brew. Whorls of darkly colored blood and ground Netherroot, suspended in a thick yellow poultice.
That was Fen. We need to keep moving.
Okay. Alright. Moving around at the speed of sound. Got places to go. Gotta follow my... I'm not finishing that. I'm not gonna finish that song. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Oh yeah. Leaving it as is.
Fights against its nature, Rada al-Sara. A weaker breed.
No, Singalis. Just the deceived son of an estranged brother, forced to deny his nature.
Okay.
Smell. It's overpowering. We need to shut down those machines.
Okay. So, examine.
Poison. Why are they spraying
Do not
all those
adjust the
plants?
Netherroot growth spray calibrations without proper
Turn off those
authorization.
sprayers or we'll never get across the
Current
chamber.
calibrations. Primary calibration is at 4 units. Secondary calibration is at 2 units. If a nozzle is accidentally adjusted, use the reset to return the valves to current calibrations or report for appropriate punishment. Do not destabilize the mixture. If pure cloud mist is absorbed by the plant's weeks of work will be lost, and the nether will be useless. Notes on current calibration. Neither of the distillates can fall between 2 units or exceed 4 units. The valves will stop if you try to set them outside their parameters. Attempting to push them past their parameters will reset the calibration. Remember, the secondary distillate should never exceed the primary by more than 1 unit. 2 units or more will destabilize the current mixture, causing pure cloud mist to spray out. This can result in death. Yours specifically. Reset the calibrations only if ordered to do so using the console in the center. Okay.
The mist from that sprayer changed. Keep going.
2.
That
1.
did something.
And I think
You figured it out.
Alright. I think I figured it out. 1.
Be on the right track. That did something.
Yeah.
You did it. Now we can cross the Sure as bones, that stone husk is moving.
Well, I don't know why you cut yourself off. Oh no. Robot. Die, robot. I gotta say, they really made the new droids in the Star Wars movies way more frightening. I have to say, I'm spooked. Alright, we're gonna set up. Okay. Yeah. And it's down for the count. And we win. And I won. So that completely destroys their whole operation. That is funny. I didn't know that just messing with the calibration would have messed with their whole operation. Oh no, Finn. Oh no. If there was a time limit, I would be real scared right now. Oh my god. These poor people. So sad. Come on, Bear. Let's go. Alright, craft of plan. I'm simply an artificial tool. Now, feel free to scream and peel back your flesh and apply this tool. Okay. Okay. So Fenn is getting his... I don't like the bad guy.
We have what we need. His last moments let him truly understand the power of
Rada Allah. Oh no, Finn! There's a robot. I would be getting there sooner, but this robot. Something about this robot just is stopping me. Oh no. I have to deal with this dwarven robot. But
a shame he could not be recruited to our noble cause.
A shame.
Finish him momentarily, my lord.
Finish your work here, Singalis. Then join me in the keep. You must bear witness when we make our move.
Of course, Rada al-Saran. I am eager to see the power of our ultimate Hera Storm.
Fenrir, I've got to listen to lore. Stop crying. Please, I need to know what the bad guy's ultimate plan is. Damn it, Finn. Couldn't have just waited. Just had to get hurt. Yeah, Lyris, let's go deal with this. Now, where it...
New test subjects. Just in time. This one is about spent. There's an art to pacifying uncooperative. You cannot stop the Grey Host. A shame to waste such vigorous blood.
Yeah.
For me.
Fenn's delirious. See if you can free him.
Go. Warn Solitude.
Yeah.
You should have left me. Go warn Solitude.
We'll all go. Tell me what you heard.
Singalis and Rada al-Saran talked freely while they tortured me. They're planning some sort of assault on Solitude. A massive Harrowstorm.
You're hurt. How can I help you?
I need blood. But I won't drink from an unwilling person. In this state, even with a willing participant, I don't trust my restraint. If I only had my flask.
Here's your flask. I found it in the lodgings in Dusttown.
My flask. Thank you, my friend. Rada al-Saran is the one they call the Ashen Lord. Leader of the Grey Host.
Rada.
He and
Rada.
Singalis often went into the nearby sanctum to talk. I heard a few words. Map. Plan. But I couldn't make out the rest.
Then we should go reach Singlian's sanctum.
Yes. Yes. Once I take a long drink from my flask, I'll join you.
Goodbye. Oh. Oh. Glug, glug, glug. Don't want to miss it. Oh, sad Finn. Oh, sad Finn. Come on, Finn. Come on, Finn. I shouldn't call him like a dog. He's not a dog. He's a big man. He's a big man. That's right. He's neither my rabbit, though. He isn't my rabbit. What are you doing? Or my little pet. But. Uh-oh. Having connection errors. If I drop out, you know what happened.
You've been through a lot.
Okay.
They did whatever they wanted. I couldn't stop them.
Oh, no.
Exarch Singalis was insane. But he was also a genius. If he kept records, they'll be in here.
Okay.
I see a map and some papers. Hey, partner, take a look.
On the map, on the map. Skyrim map. The map of Western Skyrim has numerous markings and annotations related to the Grey Host activity. I think I'll get that in just a second. Lockpick. Bookshelf. The Book of Circles. Sundust Maximus. Royal lineage of Sentinel. Grey Host. Exarch Talantrius. We are indebted to your great mind. Since your rebirth, you have brought our dream ever closer to reality. Obstacles that I chipped away at over millennia, you cleave away in mere days. The time for subterfuge is coming to an end. Continue your refinement of your techniques and supply the Coven witches with the fruits of your labor. They must produce the ritual materials for Ulfra and our kin to deploy. Let the Nords fret over the random Harrowstorms while we prepare to unleash the most powerful storm of all. Send your refined netherroot brew to the Midland camp and to my keep. Alone. I'm gonna move my fucking tablet. Yeah. Along with everything else needed for the rituals. I will alert the coastal camp to prepare more medallions and send updated orders to our warlords in the Blackreach camp. Stay strong, my brother, for the Grey Host will soon live again. Rada al Saron.
So, partner, what did you find?
Nothing good.
We set out to find Fen and bring him back to Solitude. Along the way, we learned more about our true enemy, killed one of their leaders, and acquired some valuable intelligence. That's a victory in my book.
Victory indeed. Anything else we can do here?
Not that I can think of. I'll make sure that Fen makes it to the Blue Palace. We'll meet you there. And don't forget that map and communique.
Okay. Alright. See you at the Blue Palace.
Come on, Fen. Princess Svana herself requested your presence at the Blue Palace.
I don't believe I'm very good company right now.
Come on, Fen. We'll help you through this.
You risked so much to rescue me. Why would you do such a thing?
We're friends. And we need to help. Your help to devise a defense against the Hailstorms.
I had a lead on that. But Singalis captured me before I could finish looking into that. I let Edyar down.
I rescued Edyar's pack. He helped us find you.
Then I also owe you for reconciling my debt to Edyar. Exarch Singalis was experimenting with werewolf blood, both to determine why it renders them immune to Hailstorms, and to use it to strengthen the ritual components.
Can you use that to what you learned from Edyar to develop a defense?
Not by itself, but it gives me a place to start. With any luck, that map may provide additional clues. I need to rest. I'm sorry, my friend. This ordeal has been more difficult than you can imagine.
I'll get Fen to Solitude and sneak him into the Blue Palace. We'll meet you in Svana's chamber. We've got a lot to discuss and not a lot of time to put a plan together, so let's not dawdle.
Not dawdle. I haven't heard dawdle in a while. Oh, I remember my old kitty named Dottie. Oh well. Try not to think about it. Dawdle. Dawdle. Do not dawdle. I know she didn't say it that way. That is how I'm thinking it. My brain has weird ways of remembering words. Dawdle sounds like a word that some royal fuckwit would use. Here's some gold coin, and please don't dawdle with the details. Some frumpy lord just being like, oh yes, strapping young lads, don't dawdle with the details. I mean, it doesn't have to be frumpy. He could be very noble and be very devastating. But anytime that I think of noble, I always think that they have something under their sleeves. No reason. Just think that. And blam. Alright, where are we? Fast travel's over there. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-ding. Ba-da-da-ding-da-ding. Ba-da-da-ding-ding-ding. Ba-da-da-ding-da-ding. Alright. Sad song. Talking about his lover that died. Man. Now he kissed her and danced with her. Man. Sometimes you miss those small moments. Oh. I'll do that in a bit. Well,
contraptions vanish along this end.
I haven't seen you before. Are you new to Solitude? Better yet, are you looking for work? If so, you've come to the right person. Let's talk.
I'm here about the notice. What sort of work are you offering?
Not me, my debtors. I provide funds to the coterie of organized scholars and the Swords of Solitude militia. Both are short-handed and in arrears, so I took it upon myself to correct their courses before they leave me destitute. You'll work for them.
Alright. Who do I talk to about the job?
Tenzin represents the coterie. Odd work, but it pays well. Hidaver handles the militia's assignments. Dangerous work. Don't do it alone. Here's an advance. Make sure you're prepared for the job they offer you. You're no good to anyone dead.
Gotcha. Okay.
Another day, another infernal storm.
If you have any experience with jails or escapes, I could make use of it.
Okay.
It's true. The Reach attacked Morthal. The Jarl's soldiers put a stop to it, as I understand it.
That's nothing. I heard something happened in Carthwatch. Carthwatch was destroyed. Disgraceful.
It's happening again. It's happening again, guys. Impossible. Geometry.
I expected to see a drunken souse named Dobbin walk through that door, not this incredible specimen before me. Tell me, what became of the man I hired?
I found this letter next to a man passed out from Mead. Says you need help?
Well, Dobbin's indolence may be my gain. Look at you. I can see you are ready for action at a moment's notice. How would you like to help Skyrim's premier arts college in its moment of need?
What college do you refer to?
The storied Bard's College, home of honeyed birds and tear-jerking tunes. For years, a rift within the college threatened to split us apart. One overzealous member hid our antique instruments collection to bring about a truce, but it didn't work.
Hey, these things happen. Nobody's perfect. Where are the instruments now?
Excellent question. The only clue to their location lie in a song written by the bard responsible, Nils Hidden Loves. Just as I solved the first verse, that instrument emerged for sale at a secret auction. I wish to hire you to recover it.
I can retrieve the instrument for you.
No, naturally, you can't walk into a secret auction without the proper attire, especially not the Sapphire Societies. Their events are outre and rare, mind-boggling and taboo fair. No serfs at their affair. Sorry, I can't help myself.
What do I need to wear?
All these secret societies love disguising themselves. It gives a sense of excitement to their lives of leisure. Fortunately, bards hear all sorts of secrets. Wearing this robe and mask will get you in the door. You also need the right passphrase.
What should I say?
The magnates of the Sapphire Society speak a simple phrase to gain entry into their events. A jewel of blue rules the view. Truly underscores how they see themselves, doesn't it? You might want to practice it, just to be sure.
A jewel of blue rules the view.
Excellent. You scan lines quickly, I see. Still, I would avoid any ad-libbing.
I'm ready.
Remember, a jewel of blue rules the view.
Alright. Alright. And now everybody knows what race I am. Don't think that, and this is definitely an Eyes Wide Shut reference. Which, I've never seen the movie, but I have definitely seen the Eyes Wide Shut scene. And I have seen the ending to it.
It's true. The Reach attacked Morthal. The
Also,
Jarl soldiers put a stop to it.
Someone in a weird mask running around.
Speak.
View. A jewel of blue rules the view.
Welcome and enter.
Thank you. Alright.
If you want to see our next item, you'll have to wait like everyone else. No private previews. You should know the rules. But believe me, you'll want to stick around for this one. It's a head-turner.
Actually, I arrived late. Has a musical instrument sold yet?
The lute? Nice patina. Just that rifle I came across in one of my hunts. It went on the block earlier. Too bad you weren't here then. There was only one buyer. A little bidding war would have warmed up the crowd.
Who purchased this? I'd like to word with them.
Now I do wish you had been here. You are skirting the rules. No revealing identities of buyers. Still, if you had arrived on time, you would know that the buyer behaved like an obnoxious ass. We typically frown upon stumbling about from drink.
Thank you.
Oh look, another masked person. How dreary. If a steak comes back on the block, don't you outbid me. When else will I get to try Argonian? I hear they're all flavour and no fat. Ha!
Did you buy a musical instrument here?
Instrument? Oh, that lute. Yes, a mantelpiece for my music room. Has a nice shine to it. I acquired it for a song. A song! I made a joke, see? Ah! Why are you asking? Disappointed I bought it? Then too bad for you.
I was late in submitting. Can I make you an offer?
Buy it? I would never... Oh, wait. You just handed me how much? Well, in that case, of course you can. Take this note and collect your treasure from my servants outside. Please do business with me again.
Glad we could come to an arrangement. But I don't know you. Maybe if we knew each other. Are you looking at my deer? Are you looking at my deer? Dear, don't let this man look at you. With those eyes. With those eyes wide shut.
Yes? Perhaps you seek this one's mistress. She is busy, not to be disturbed.
Your mistress wants you to give me the loot.
What is this scrap you give Mazalkir? Well, this is her handwriting. This one thinks she has been drinking again, selling things she just bought.
So you have it?
Of course. Mazalkir does not steal, even if she deserves it.
Thank you. Alright. That was complete. Feels like somebody could have just done that. That was not me. Feels like anybody with half a brain could have done that. Feels like that wasn't even a challenge for a guy like me. Ooh.
You've returned! Have you brought back the Petroloop? Will my fingers glide over its gentle curves once more?
I suppose they will. I have the loot you wanted.
Ah, Petroloop returns home. You know, I wooed my first love with this very loot, and my third as well. Thus begins the restoration of the college's famed collection to its former greatness. The history books will remember you for this.
The loot. Are you going to take it?
I assembled the museum for just this moment, but I think you deserve the honor of placing Petroloop on its podium. After you display the loot, perhaps you could read Nell's hidden loves. I could use your skill in recovering the other instruments.
Thank you, I will.
Ah, wonderful! I left a copy of Nell's hidden loves on the table there. Have a look.
Just seeing if I have any of the other instruments. Don't think I do. I think I'm gonna have to do a whole stream of finding all the instruments. Nell's hidden loves. Nell's hidden loves. You who gibble, disagree, take sides. Relics of songs. Enciphered here hide. Bard's legend first. I keep it with me. Its import true, though worn lovingly. Half finger go, the hilt of a blade. Jade shadows hide, magnificent caves. At western mine along storehouse march. Dragged across two, hold steady an arch. Great creatures home. Westest of western, north of frost grotto, frigid, sequestered. Hyla march, a jarl, holds court above all, stirring Nord graves, a maze of cold walls, towers that lower, bear weight of great tales, following sleep, the seas this one sails. To Carthold turn winds, watching Jarl's foes fall upon south, brisk breeze freeze toes, and to the dark a Dwemer does take. Empty falls light, at waterfalls break, sunset is dark, miners do covert. A junk heaps gem, Lord towers above it. Towers do form from fungus that grows deep, keep above, and lava below.
Wonderful. Look at the proud Petroloop in its proper place once more. And we're a step closer to undoing Nell's folly. But there are many other priceless instruments lost somewhere out in the world. They need to come home.
So, you want me to find the other instruments that Neil pilfered?
Yes, indeed. Let the clues within Nell's hidden loves guide the way. As you travel through Skyrim, keep your eyes open. And your ears, too. These are instruments we're pursuing after all. If you find more of them, I'll be here.
I already placed some other instruments in the museum.
Ah, yes, I see you have. I commend your dedication to the arts. When all the instruments rest in their proper places, I will compose an epic, an adventurer's triumph to celebrate. You will star in it, naturally.
Will you perform it publicly?
Of course it will be. We will use the instruments too. They should be revered, yes, but used for special occasions. But first, more instruments. You'll have expenses. Let me weigh you down with some gold before you go.
Alright.
As you fill the museum, bards from all over will make their way to Solitude. Keep working on the clues in Nell's poem. Once we have all the instruments collected, the performance can begin.
What do you mean?
With the clues in Nell's hidden loves and the return of Petroloop, word will travel fast among bards. I hear the vibrations among students, members, and alumni of the college already.
Is that a good thing?
Certainly. It will likely open a new dialogue about our legendary instruments, should they return in good order. You began something truly great here. Maestros that were once enemies have already started talking to each other again.
Maestros?
Ah, yes. You may not be so familiar with the structure here. Maestros are the faculty of the Bards College, Master Bards. The head maestro manages the college as a whole. Currently, that is Catrell Gioric.
Alright.
You may be wondering how a Breton rises to the rank of headmaestro of the Solitude Bards College. Well, I'll tell you. It's not talent. All the bards here have talent. It takes study, hard work. I had to be undeniably perfect for the job.
Huh. So I'll never become head maestro. Sweet. Cool. Cool to know that goals, you will never meet them. That shit's so vague, though. Like, it's like, what? No one would fucking get that unless they had a walkthrough. So, good that I'll have the walkthrough. I am not. No. It might be great clues for somebody that actually gives a shit, but they know that I'm not going to. Shit. Because literally, the first one I found, the harp was in a spider's nest. It's like, the fuck? That wasn't in the clues at all. So fuck that. Fuck that. That's bullshit. That's some bullshit. Okay.
What do you want?
What do you want? You want to go, pal? You want to go, pal? That was a tree. I thought that was a sky shard for a second. I had a moment. I had a moment. And it's gone. It's okay. I'm good.
You are welcome here, Fenorian of House Ravenwatch.
I don't know what to say.
You're back. Lyris was just making introductions and was about to give her report. Why don't you tell me what happened?
Okay.
By all the Mead and Sovngarde, it's good to see you and the others. Your vampire scholar seems out of sorts, but I'm glad to make his acquaintance. Lyris tells me you ran into a bit of trouble. Care to explain?
Finn was captured and we killed the vampire leader. We also recovered a map and documents.
And I can't wait to hear all the details. In the meantime, let's take a look at what you found and try to devise a plan. Lyris didn't say much, but she indicated that time is short. Here, take this. You deserve a lot more, but it's all I can spare.
Alright, complete quest.
The information you brought back from Blackreach might give us a fighting chance. Let's put our heads together and figure out how to use what you learned. My father be damned.
We killed Zinhalis and brought back a map and a communic. The enemy calls itself the Grey Host.
The Grey Host? Where have I heard that name? Meanwhile, my father rounded up the Herald and moved his soldiers to the outer walls. Then he ordered the quartermaster to stockpile Castle Dower. He's preparing Solitude to withstand a long siege.
And you don't agree with that approach?
That might work against a mob of Reachmen, but thick walls can't stop a Herostorm. Any war we try to wage will be over before it starts if we don't find a way to stop them. Fen knows more about the storms than anyone. See what he suggests.
I'll talk to Finn about countering the Herostorms.
If he has any bright ideas, I'd love to hear them. Magister Fridelia has been studying the Ice Reach Coven medallion, but she hasn't had a lot of success. She seems even less confident about reproducing their protective enchantment now.
Oh no. Well, no, that's good. We know that it's very difficult.
Keep it down. You'll wake the dead.
Yeah. Woohoo. Yahoo. Living vines, grow vines to embrace you. Or the lowest health ally in front of you for 10 seconds. The vines heal the target. Each time they take damage, this effect can occur once every second. Oh my gosh.
It's all right. I'm ready to help.
All right.
I know what you need me to do. Put my experience behind me. Focus on the mission, just like Verandis taught me. Could you show me the research you recovered from Exarch Singalis' laboratory?
I found notes on werewolves and netherroot. And a potion made from netherroot and other ingredients.
These notes prove my theory. Netherroot is the key component of the Herostorm ritual. It's like a poison for the soul. Weakens the bonds to the body so it can be pulled free. They're harvesting life energy from anyone caught in the storms.
Ah. Why would they want to harvest life energy?
I'm guessing, but it may have something to do with those stone husks we saw. Remember how the werewolf emerged from one? And look at the mixture you retrieved. It isn't like the residue we recovered from the witch pike. It's more concentrated.
Could that be what they're going to use to make a Herostorm stronger?
It's certainly what Singalis' notes imply. Despite how it looks, a plan is formulating in my mind. I think I can create an elixir, but I'll need more of this refined netherroot brew. And we need to solve the mystery of the Coven medallions.
Alright. Anyone have any idea where we're going to find this stuff?
I know what you need me to do. Put my experience behind me. These notes prove I'm guessing, but it may have something to do with those stone husks we saw.
Could that be what?
Emerged from one? And look at the mixture you retrieved.
Okay.
It's certainly what Singalis' notes imply.
Okay. Alright. I don't know what happened there. Place map.
See those marks? Grey host sites that correspond to the communique we found.
Yeah.
I know a commander's map when I see one. Each of those marks matches a location mentioned in the communique from Rada al-Saran, the leader of the Grey Host. I can already see where we need to go.
Where do you think we should look
that mark
first?
On the northwest coast. That's an Ice Reach Coven camp. The communique mentioned needing more medallions. Odds are, they come from there. And here, a Midland camp between Dragonbridge and Morthal. It's a staging ground for the Herostorms.
And that's where we can find the refined netherroot brew?
More than likely. Those 2 locations should provide what Fen needs to finish his elixir. We can't bet everything on that, though. The communique mentions a warlord's camp in Blackreach. Maybe we can learn more about their ultimate plan there.
3 camps. That's a lot of ground to cover.
Svanna, Fen, and I will divvy up the camps and scout ahead. Fen should investigate the coastal camp. I'll take the Midlands camp. That leaves Svanna with Blackreach. Meet up with each of us when you're ready. Then we'll hit each camp in turn.
What should we expect to find in the Grey Host camps?
We don't have a lot of solid details, just what we've pieced together from the Grey Host's notes and communique. But I'll answer your questions the best I can. Which camp did you want to ask about?
I don't really need to ask about any of them. I will find out when I get there. So yeah, I think right now I am falling asleep. I am literally, my eyes are closing and I cannot hold them up for much more longer. But I hope you guys have a lovely night and stay well. We will keep finishing ESO and forever. And we will finish Western Skyrim definitely. I think we have hit a midway point in the story. So yes, we will probably finish it in just a while. So hope you guys have a wonderful one. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye.